Hello everyone! I am Artorius of the Abyss, and welcome back to my Soul Level 1 run in Dark Souls 3. So, as you can clearly tell, we made it to the Dark Firelink Shrine, because we have the Wolf Knight armor. As you can tell by my massive health bar now, we traded over Gundir's soul for the Prisoner's Chain, so we now have mega stats, as you can see here on the left hand side. 15 Vigor, 15 Endurance, 15 Vitality, and also 15 Faith because we needed it for wielding the Astora Straight Sword, which I'm kind of regretting putting the Raw Infusion on now, honestly, because apparently, I wasn't aware of this, but the patches in Dark Souls 3 have nerfed this somewhat, so it's not as good as it once was. So, I guess we'll just have to make do until we can get another Raw Gem somewhere. Apparently, there is one in Lothric Castle. And that is where we are going today. So we need to go back to where the Dancer of the Boreal Valley was, and see if we can try and run past all those Lothric Knights. Then we can go to Dragon Slayer Armor. So yeah, today is going to be a day mainly full of running. We're going to go and go explore Lothric Castle, see what we get loot-wise. Then we need to try and go to the Dragon's Eyrie? No, it's not called that. Archdragon Peak. We need to get the Dragon Chaser's Ashes to get Titanite Chunks. So then we can upgrade everything up to +9. In fact, if I've got some Titanite slabs, I can get stuff up to +10 as well. And then maybe we'll do some running around in the DLC. I don't know. Depends on what I think the best use of my time today is. But yeah, today is basically just going to be running. So I already picked up that item in front of that guy there. The lift on the left isn't activated yet, so all I need to do is hopefully make it past these two knights here. Having the ember does help. Just needed to draw him out though. Okay, go. Alright, so first challenge has been overcome. Get to this bonfire. Can I light it? Can I light it? There we go. I would like to run, please. Woo. Just keep running. Alright. Should be armor set in here. Lothric Road. Yep. There we go. Bit of prayer and everything. Still following? Fine. Okay. So yeah. We'll see how far we get. I do need more Titanite chunks to upgrade my weapons up to +9. So if I can, doing that with the Aurora Astora Straight Sword would be handy. We'll see. We get a knight around here, isn't there? I think he's above. So let's climb the ladder. Oh, nope, I'm dead. I was wondering whether you would still take the damage if you get hit on the ladder, but you still carry on climbing up, but clearly you get stopped halfway through. So that was a waste of an embered state, but at the same time, I think I got that from Gundir anyway, so I've still got at least 10 embers to use, and there's probably more to pick up, as I mentioned last time. So yeah, today is just going to be nice, easy, relaxing, running around kind of thing. Where is the Winged Knight? He drops down instantly. Okay. That Winged Knight's probably going to be more of a problem than some bosses. And I do want to go up there just because I think there are items. Heal up. What did he drop? Raw Gem? Longsword and Firebomb. Need to get rid of the cube before I try fighting that Winged Knight. You as well, probably. 1, 2, 3. And yeah, you get to enjoy Lothric Castle with all these weird, creepy, skeletal moonlight butterflies. Hello. Right, let's put this on, because why not? Are you serious? Why would you do this to me? So, you do a fair bit of damage against these Winged Knights, even though they are massive chunky boys. I guess that's just how strong the Raw Astora Straight Sword actually is. to win. I backstab you. Wow! I think that's the first time I've ever seen these fat guys do a roll. Ooh, okay. Not to be trifled with. Normally I wouldn't try fighting these winged knights, but he is stopping me from climbing the ladder, and I can't remember if you get the armor set from where the ladder is and the illusory wall, but it could be Titanite chunks as well, and I do kind of want those. So. Yeah. Just keep moving on, moving on. Yeah, apologies for starting a little bit later today. We had some workmen doing some screwing or drilling or whatever it is, basically making lots of noise in the wall, so it's like kind of distracting. So thought it was better to wait until they were done. It seems like they were done fairly quickly, so it's not too bad. Alright. Winged Knight, Winged Knight. Hello, Winged Knight. Actually, I might be able to climb the ladder now, because those guys aren't chasing me anymore. Yeah, he can't reach me now. Cool. Alright, fair enough. So this one? Nope. This one? Yeah. Okay. So, this is the Winged Knight set, and Sacred Bloom Shield, not Chunk. Oh well. It was worth testing to see what it was, though. Let's drop down here. There should be an item around here as well. Yeah. Chunks. Yeah. More chunks, always appreciated. Small item here. Large soul of weary water. I'm not going to turn away items that are just souls either, because I do need to be able to buy things. And I'm still on the fence about actually using the boss souls to just buy things. Now, I know this save game isn't like a perfect save game anyway, because obviously Grey Rat's ashes have been given to the Handmaiden and stuff like that. Are you serious? They had pinpoint accuracy, those guys. Oh dear. As you can probably tell, I'm wearing a onesie today, although it just looks like a hood on the face cam so far. Feels very comfy. I might end up using this onesie to hide my head if we ever end up shaving it. But yeah, it's just, it's soft and warm and feels like a proper Sunday morning, just being like lazy with a onesie on. It's strange because I don't actually remember, like, you hear about people talking about, oh, I used to spend my Saturday morning watching cartoons and eating cereal in bed and things like that, right? But I don't actually remember doing that myself. I think I might have, like, fairly often just been, I'm going to wake up, but not at a early time. I would like to have more stamina. Press shield, you're not doing your job. Thank you. Alright. And a chunk. Ember. Do need more of those, that's good. I suppose the other thing with grinding is that I could just spend some time between streams just trying to kill enemies every now and then that are high level and see how much I can get. I've got to worry about these sleepy dragons now, but I know there is a guy up here that does try to attack. You over here? Yeah. Hello, sir. That was only 400. Protecting an item. Give you a chance to back away, right, forward. I don't think I can make him lose his shield, even with trying to kick and everything. Ooh. I think one attack. Oh, the Great Lance. I thought he drops the Great Lance. Maybe he drops something else. One more hit will do. That was not... I was not going for a backstab there, game. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Alright. You drop anything good? Lothric Knight Gauntlets and a large Titanite Shard. Okay, well. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright. So, sleepy dragons are going to wake up. I want to try and make it across the bridge as far as I can make it. So, let's go. And then... drop. There we go. I was expecting there to be an item here. I guess it's there instead. Undead Bone Shard. Probably don't need any more of those at this point. I want more Estus shards, if anything. A Puss of Man here. Try and fight him so I can pick up all these items. Actually, is there an item behind him? There is. Then, okay. Well, there's not. So, let's run and get these items then. 1, 2. Hello. Oh, you transform into the Puss of Man. See. So, is there any more items? There's an item, but I need to drop before crossing the bridge. Okay. So then we'll go over here. Lightning Urns. I think I need to trade that to Pickle Pea Pumperum for something good. But I don't know what exactly. I'm gonna come back. Right, Twinkling Titanite? Yeah. Uh-oh. There's a Winged Knight up here, isn't there? Yep. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, I think that item is worth getting though, so... Alright. So the dragons are awake now, but that does mean I can drop from the bridge towards the item that I skipped, and then go the normal way, which is going the left side where the staircase usually goes to. So for some reason I was like, wait, where am I? Just didn't look right. Hello, Mr. Dragon. You're all awake. That do. Okay, so nope, nothing more on this side, so I will go and pick up that thing that I skipped, or at least died trying to get. Yeah, to be honest, I gotta say, I'm not 100% impressed with this raw Astoria straight sword. It is only at +8 compared to, like, I guess +10, but even so, it ain't doing what I want it to. Large sword. Oh, Winged Knight. Ooh. Sniper crossbow. Ooh, okay. Alright, so next bit is to run up the staircase on the left hand side, and then there's the Outrider Knight where all the chests are, and there's probably going to be some good stuff down there. Don't know if there's an Estus shard. To be honest, I could have tried, like, properly planning out this Soul Level 1 run and say, right, I know where the main good items are, so this is where this Estus shard is, this is where that one is. Here are some Undead Bone Shards, but you don't need to get them for after once you've got, like, +7, +6, whatever it is, because that'll fill you up to full no matter what. But yeah, you know, it's more like a re-exploration of how the game works. Guy blocking it. This large soul. Raw gem. Okay, so I can infuse the Dragon Slayer axe with a raw gem. Are you serious? I was attacking you before your sword animation came out. Oh no, I can't heal. What will I do? I guess I'll bait out attacks and die. It might be quicker. Oh, that actually didn't last that long. Alright, let's go up to full. And let's go ahead and challenge this Outrider Knight, who is going to be very, very angry. Hello, sir. That frostbite. My goodness. Might be better to try and lead him up the stairs and away from the chests, and then use the chest invincibility to just grab all the items. Yeah, lazy Sunday mornings. For me, Saturday mornings were not watching cartoons or even playing video games. They were playing football. Because at the age of like 9, 10, 11, you kind of want to stick around with all your friends at school who are also playing football, but it means getting up early on a Saturday. It's just like, to be honest, I don't think my sleep cycle copes very well with early mornings. Like, I am most generally a night owl, I would assume. Alright, let's get there. Night night. There. So you open the chest, but you don't actually get invincibility on it. I see. Okay. Well, I got one, so. It probably is quicker to try and get the chests over and over again, and then you die in between each attempt, rather than trying to fight the Outrider Knight properly and end up dying anyway. But yeah, early Saturday mornings, playing football, having to wake up early-ish, well, earlier than normal than you'd want for a Saturday when you don't have to go to school or go to work. Quite often in the UK, football conditions were freezing, muddy fields. Wow, the combo. You know, it's just like, oh, I don't really want to play football today, honestly. Just cold and bed's warm, and you know, it's just, yeah. I mean, it was good. You know, it's a form of exercise that otherwise I probably wouldn't have done, because I used to be quite a chubby child. Well, that's assuming that I'm not considered chubby now, which I probably am. But yeah, it was like one of those things. It's almost like a rite of passage of a kid in the UK, a boy specifically, plays football with people from his school or around where he lives. And yeah, I have to say, wasn't very good at football. Our team, myself personally, just not the greatest. Tree Crash Shield. Night Scale. Okay. Are there any more chests in here? One more chest. Okay. Well, I have to check them all because there could be Titanite chunks in there. Who knows? Yeah, today I am most definitely not focusing on trying to beat bosses. It's just I need to progress to areas so I can, in theory, practice bosses off stream for a little bit. But yeah, it's just like pick up all the items, get all the loot, get all the stuff you need to upgrade your character a bit more, stuff like that. So we keep persevering, keep moving forward. Go towards this guy. Whoa! Oh. So the chest is actually quite close to where the stairs are, aren't they? Okay. Oh, look! Open the chest, open the chest, open the chest! Oh! Angry boy, angry boy. Oh dear. Ah, well. Probably these items aren't even worth it. Like, the Titanite scales aren't worth it because I can't use any boss weapons at soul level 1. The Spirit Tree Crest Shield, I don't think I can use until I get the Night Ring to get extra strength. Because the Faith Ring and the Prisoner's Chain don't give me any extra strength. I mean, it's always that one thing of what if it's an Estus Shard? Like I said, I don't remember where they all are exactly, so... yeah. At least when I was a kid, Sunday mornings were more relaxed. Because you don't usually play football on a Sunday. Because as everyone knows, it is the day of rest for... twinkling sign. Okay, well... day of rest in the UK, and that's basically just the excuse of, yeah, you don't have to do anything today if you don't want to. Okay, the damage does fire you. The damage does fire you. Fire does damage you. Grab this. Alright. So, let's wait for the dragon to calm down a bit. I forget if there's a ladder somewhere around here. Get up on top of there. I think we just have to make it across here. Let's get this item. Oh. Alright, made it. Are there any items on the bottom floor? Yes, there are. Let's go and get this. Black Firebomb. Let's avoid all the exploding barrels. That is proper video gamey things. Like, why would they store exploding barrels in a place like this? You know? It makes no sense. Also, I am really forgetting how many generic enemies there are around here. But I do need to kill them. Okay. See, that's what I'm expecting the Aurora Storer Straight Sword to do, is to kill enemies outright. And it wasn't happening before. Let's knock this ladder down. That doesn't... okay, it doesn't need not locking down. So, there should be an item around here, right? Yep. Chunk. But before I go any further, I actually need to get rid of the Puss of Man that's around the dragon's hand here. So, I guess fight it normally? That was dumb. Okay. 1, 2, 3. There we go. There's a dead Man dragon. Thank you. So I've got Titanite chunks, embers. What else do I get? Oh yeah, I forgot. Killing one kills the other. That's really weird. I don't know why that makes sense. Because they're not connected in any way. You're not killing the entire source because there's still a Puss of Man on that dragon corpse as well. But at the very least, it means I can go and explore and get these items now, which is handy. So we have over here a nice scale. This is refined gem. Another ember. Lightning urns again. Yep, so the dragon is now Officially dead. There aren't any more items to get around this bridge. Where's the ladder? Definitely that item there. Huh? I guess I'll figure out how to get there later, because I can always walk around as I need to. Excuse me. Whoa! I'm half surprised that these barrels are not colored red, you know, just to indicate that yes, these will explode. It's a very common video game trope to have red barrels mean exploding barrels, or like fire barrels, or whatever it is. Mistake. More mistakes. Why am I getting so many Titanite scales? I don't want Titanite scales. Reminds me of those old video game inspirational quotes. When life throws enemies at you, you know you're going the right way. And it's like, really? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Well, since the dragons are dead, run past the bridge as normal now. I probably will pick up my souls, because even though at soul level 1, the need to pick up your souls is kind of foregone, it is still handy to have a certain amount of currency just to be able to buy stuff from Firelink Shrine. I bought pretty much everything of value from the Dark Firelink Shrine, so I don't think I need anything from there. But it is useful to be able to say, right, I'm going to pick up fire bombs or lightning resins or whatever else. No levers here, right? Ah, here's lever. Invincibility! Backstabs! Alright. So. Why? Oh, another raw gem. Okay. That's good. That means I can upgrade more stuff to raw. I'm pretty sure the Dragon Slayer axe is the only thing you need as raw for the highest damage output, because the Millwood Battle Axe, which is also recommended, can be heavy, and I do already have a heavy gem, so I probably need to get some more of these. Gimme, gimme. Tiny scale, whatever. Oh, big tough guy. Hello. Goodbye. I've opened the lever now, so I don't need to worry about doing anything else. Go and unlock the shortcut. So now we can officially challenge the Dragon Slayer armor. I don't think I ever actually found this out or was confirmed on this. Are the skeletal angel things actually moonlight butterflies? Because they look like moonlight butterflies from Dark Souls 1, just without, you know, the wings, the whatever else, right? But still, they don't really look quite the same, and the whole lore of Dark Souls 3 being connected to Dark Souls 1 in different and weird ways is very unclear. But it'd be nice to have confirmation of that. I should say, I could find that answer out myself, because a while back we got the Dark Souls Trilogy Compendium book thing. So it's basically a big, massive art book. Looks very nice. But it also, in theory, has explanations of all the lore. So I should really open that and read it sometime. In fact, I should probably be, like, using that to see what strategies they recommend against these bosses. Not that it would be necessarily very helpful at soul level 1. Be interested to see what they think the strategy is. Hello, Big Axe Man. So this is where the dexterity ring is. Or not? This. Oh, it's a knight's ring. Okay. So I can use the Dragon Slayer axe two-handed now, I think. Climb the ladder. Hello! Would you mind moving away? Thank you. Just needed you to scooch a little bit. Sunlight altar. Sure, let's pray. Now I finally have praised the sun. Yeah, excuse me, I'm opening a door here. Thank you. Wrong way to roll. Okay. Following me? Yeah. Because there is a chest in there as well. Get the item, get the item, get the item. Come on! Finite scales. Okay. Alright. So, we've got the gesture, which is the most important thing, clearly. We've got the Titanite scales, which are... there should be something else up here. More than just something. Hopefully. Titanite scales. So many. So useless. This probably doesn't move. Yep. Always have to remember to go and do the secret tricks to sending elevators down and back up again and so on. Alright, so we've got the red tear stone ring. What else do I need to do? That ladder. Still haven't found that ladder to get up to the top. So... Oh, it's not a ladder, it's a drop, isn't it? Here. Do I want to drop? I guess I have to. Yeah, you do that. Ah, I used my last undead hunter charm. I'm gonna have to fight this mimic legit. Grail Divine Tome of Lothric. So I can give something to Arena now, if I so choose. Oh, in fact, having the Faith Ring means I can use Tears of Denial. Assuming there's a chime that I can use. Large Titanite. Titanite chunks, embers, all very good. And 37,000 souls. Alright. Come on, Mimic. See what you got. Please don't grab me. Please don't punch me. Please don't roundhouse kick me. Or is it a Tatsumaki? Probably a Tatsumaki, isn't it? Sure you can. Yeah. And this should give me the sunlight straight sword, right? Yeah. So, is there anything else I can do progress-wise before Dragon Slayer armor? Don't think so, right? Because Dragon Slayer armor blocks you from going through the archives, which lets you go through the lift towards the Twin Princes. So now, I think is a good time to spend souls, upgrade and infuse weapons, and we'll see what else we need to do. Morning, Ollie! How are you doing this morning? I am doing very good. Just been talking about how lazy Sunday mornings and Saturday mornings go as a child. Usually, as a kid, it was playing football, but I quite enjoy being able to play video games now. How do you enjoy spending your lazy weekend mornings, Ollie? Let's get the Dragon Slayer axe. Oh, I don't have enough Titanite shards. Well, let's fix that. Just need one. Purchase item. Large Titanite. Is it worth it to get Tears of Denial? If I've got money left over, then sure. So, Dragon Slayer's axe. And... Ta-da! We have a fully upgraded raw Dragon Slayer axe. I have 2 gems. 4. Huh? Hang on. Can I use this now? I need to equip the ring actually, don't I? So let's do that, and then I guess we'll take off sword ring. This. Okay. So it's still red X. Can't use it. Why can't I use it? Oh, it's a dexterity. Okay, well that's gonna have to wait for a while then. So let's take that off. And I'll save the infusion, the raw infusion for later then. Usually Ollie spends his lazy weekend morning sleeping, but I'm awake today. Had a friend's birthday yesterday, which meant we were up quite late on a Jackbox Zoom call, but it was really good fun. Oh, good.
Oh, do you wish to hear?
Give Divine Tome. This one?
Oh, now I tales what fun.
Tales of New Miracle. Alright. No, not Caressing Tears. Tears of Denial. Oh, it takes 2 slots. I can't use it anyway. Right, I see. Well, not like I'm using the stuff for anything else, really. I might think about freeing Zully from her cage. Wait, is it Zully? Basically, whoever the Dark Witch is trapped in Irithyll Dungeon.
How?
15. Buy more of these. Let's buy 5. There. So, armor sets? Ooh, Gundyr stuff. Yeah. Alright. Cool.
Ashen 1.
So, yes, we can now go to Irithyll Dungeon and hopefully free Zully the Witch. The considerable quantity of beer is what probably woke me up. Anytime I drink, I wake up earlier than normal. Oh yeah, that's just standard dehydration, isn't it? I find that when I drink too much and don't drink a lot of water to go with it, I am also like, why am I waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning? And it's not because I need to go to the loo or anything, because that's usually what you'd go up at that time for if you need it. It's just, yeah, your brain is saying, by the way, you should probably take more care of me. So, excuse me. Forget which thing I need to go down to get the key for Zully. Because I did this... Ah, here we go. This is probably what I need. Prisoner Chief's Ashes. I don't know what that gives me. Well, anyway. Is this a dead end? It is a dead end, isn't it? Yeah, you're gonna stay in there. You know, it'd be funny when we eventually play the Demon's Souls remake on PlayStation 5, because I assume that we'll play it at some point. How it compares this Irithyll dungeon to the original dungeon that was designed in Demon's Souls. And like, what improvements they've made, what kinds of changes they decided to add. They might have just made it look a lot prettier for all I know. Is there any way going this way? Yeah, I think it's still worth going this way, isn't it? Because there is the lift. Which is kind of what I need. It was worse at uni. Anytime I went on a night out, without fail, I'd wake up between 6:30 and 7:30 a.m., which sucked in particular since I would often still be drunk. And would have to go through the stages of sobering up awake. Yeah, sobering up while awake is never fun. But I think it beats having a headache in the morning just after waking up. What the hell is the giant baby thing? That is a failed experiment of creating a dragon. So, I was talking about how I don't really understand or remember a lot of the lore in this game. But I'm pretty sure this area was where they decided to keep all the experiments on prisoners that they were trying to turn into dragons. And you should see why in a minute once I get my act together and actually try doing that's not what I wanted, but pull that out for Praise the Sun, and then switch this out for the one I need, which Path of the Dragon. So I don't know if you can tell, but we're going to head over to there in a minute, and you can look at all these creepy skeletons next to me that look vaguely dragon-like. And that's kind of what they were trying to achieve. And I think the overriding rule in Dark Souls is that if you're trying to become a dragon, it is not going to work. Because Osiris tries to become a dragon, and he goes blind, and he's got no scales, and he looks all gross. And at the end of the day, he just doesn't actually make it into a proper dragon. He's halfway there. Halfway to a magic dragon, but doesn't actually manage it. Also, I forget if this Archdragon Peak is actually supposed to be a real area, or if it's just a dream. Never really explained because, you know, we do some meditation here, we hear a sound effect, and suddenly we're in a place where it's bright light. But we are going here because there is some very good loot that we do need. And it gives me the excuse of saying, so I practiced against Nameless King for 4 hours yesterday. And he killed me many, many times. Actually, you know what? We could probably do the Ancient Wyvern. Because that's easy to do. Make it not just a stream of running around like Sonic. That's finish. Is there an item around here? There is. More chunks, more chunks. I like this. Thank you. Time to go. Woo. There should be an item here. Night chunk. Then there'll be another item down here. I believe this is a lightning protection ring. Lightning clutch ring, yeah. Okay. Item over there. Let's go and get that. Another chunk. Always good. Whoop. What about up here? Alright, well, I think we've picked up all the items, lit the bonfire, so let's go ahead and see if we can do Ancient Wyvern. And then we can get, like, the steel protection ring and stuff like that. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Ah! Why do they want to be dragons? I don't get how you stay so calm. I freak out playing any of the Soul games. Well, when you see things already and you know how to deal with them, it's not too bad. And at the end of the day, I'm not trying to do this without dying, as you can clearly tell. So it's like, there's no point getting amped up about anything in this game, because either it'll kill me or it won't. So it does get a bit more intense when you're fighting a boss that you have tried a couple of times, and you're getting closer to beating them, but you're not sure if you can finish the job. Like, I got Osiris the other day, and I managed to kind of trap him in a corner where he never did an instant charge attack that can kill you outright. So I just trapped him in a corner, basically, and let him do his mad swings and so on. And that was getting pretty intense after a while. But we got there eventually. Staying calm is important. And yeah, I think I'll just get all these items after the Ancient Wyvern's dead. It does help knowing how fast you can run. Like, usually the tactic for most enemies to be avoided is to run directly at them and then slightly move to the side as you're getting to them. But like, you know, they can't follow you very quickly. If you try and run perpendicular or something, then you're probably more likely to get hit. Alright. It gets a lot worse when you can see them chasing you down, and you know if you don't carry on running, you will end up dying. This is the boss you can kill in one hit, isn't it? Yes, it is. And that is what I'm trying to do. Because you could try and fight it the other way, like attacking its feet all the time, but it's like trying to attack Yorm without using the Storm Ruler. It's just a massive waste of time. You go for the cinematic kill, which is satisfying. Well, it's satisfying in the sense of, this looks cool, I did something cool. It's not satisfying in the sense of, I did something really skillful here. Because if you do try and kill this dragon, it sort of rewards you for your perseverance and patience. It's not very good in telling you that, yes, you did a good job. So I'm hoping I don't get caught on the ladder again. That is going to be the place where I die most often, I think. Just actually getting to the dragon. So I've got three guys to avoid here. So let's stamina combat. Go, 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 go. Try and lead you away if I can. Nope. Okay, well, go, 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 go. There we go. I'm not sure if that can actually hit me while I'm standing where I was. Yes. Now stay still, Mr. Ancient Wyvern. What? I guess he just, like, snaked his head a little bit. You guys need to add more things to do with Keynight and Coda points. I've got over 6,000 saved up. Well, I've been trying to think of ideas of what we can do. So the things that I've added are the raiding party, the ask me anything question and answer thing. There's one for the suggestion box, although I don't think I've enabled the suggestion box panel, but having someone say, hey, why don't you try this as a suggestion is still pretty useful. Yeah, I don't know what people use channel points on. I would like it if people could unlock the other emotes that we have with those channel points, but it seems like you can only do that if you have a subscription to the higher emotes, which kind of defeats the purpose of it. Because Twitch says there's a channel point reward for unlock a random emote, and there's a Twitch channel point reward for unlock an emote. And it doesn't seem to let you pick what that emote actually is, unfortunately. Unless it's just choosing it from the tier 1 pool, which might be because we haven't reached the point where we can have multiple at tier 1. Excuse me. Uh-oh. Steal, I need to. Yeah, you came to chase me, that's good. Go, 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 go. I gotta say, going for the cinematic kill and then missing the plunge attack does not feel very satisfying. Right. Head move? Right, this should hit. There we go. 8,080 damage. Dragon headstone. Don't even get a soul for that. And we get teleported away, of course. F's in the chat for that missed plunge attack. Ah, dear. So we're getting teleported away. Where's the nearest bonfire to all the items? It should be just the bonfire that we get teleported to, right? Yay, Ember restored. More HP is good. I don't get why you get teleported after that fight. Makes no sense to me. Are you gonna... Yeah, you're gonna block my way. Pick up items from this side? Yeah, Dragon Slayer Spear. Is there anything? Item 1. Is this the lift? Not the lift. Items? Yeah. Ah! Kill. Any more to get? Anyway. So, I'm pretty sure there are some items along this scaffolding that we need to get, like that one there. We'll go and see what that is, but the main good thing is this Ring of Steel protection, although I don't think I can actually spare a slot for it. Because I'm using the Prisoner's Chain, because that's got the obvious benefits of giving me extra health, armor defense, endurance, so on. I've got the Lloyd Shield Ring to give me extra defense at full HP. Oh, there's not a ladder back up. Huh. How do I make it? Ah, here we go. I was like, there must be a safe way to get down from this wall, because they wouldn't do that to you. But yeah, there is. I've got the Faith Ring to use the Restore Straight Sword, which I suppose I can replace eventually once I want to do the Dragon Slayer Axe. But yeah. Some big streamers allow people to unlock gifted subs at really high points totals. When you say allow people to unlock gifted subs, do you mean gifting people subs, or... Oh, you mean using channel points to gift subs to people? Okay. That's interesting. Because I thought the whole point of doing the gift sub thing is that Twitch wants to make money. And obviously channel points are free, so why would they do that? That's an interesting idea. Pimmsy and I were talking about what to do with our sub goal if we meet it, and We've kind of got an idea of what we can do as another sub-goal afterwards. Pimmsy was very pleased with that idea, I gotta say. But I'll keep that a secret until afterwards, if we do meet that goal. What item? I didn't trade over Pickle Pea. The lightning urn. Oh well. Fine. Should be an item around here. We're talking hundreds of thousand points, redeeming points to be gift subs. Yeah. Makes sense. Again, still not sure why Twitch would actually let that happen, because the whole point of subs is money and revenue. I guess their thinking is that this person watches so much of the streamer that chances are they will be watching adverts for them as well, and therefore we're going to get revenue that way. Plus, there's always the idea of the whole point of being able to gift people subs is to say, hey, check out this streamer that you might like, and once your gift sub month is over, maybe consider resubscribing with your own money, perhaps. In fact, that is what Ollie did. After getting a gift sub from the real Pie Master, he went ahead and did it for himself. So thank you very much, Ollie. Is there anything else around here? It's a nice way to get someone into the ecosystem of a streamer. In fact, I should point out, I actually received a gift sub myself for a streamer called Chemical Alpaca, who I believe is actually doing, or was doing, a blind playthrough of Wind Waker at the time. I mean, I didn't watch a lot of their stream, but that was what it seemed to be they were doing. And they're from the UK. They've got, like, pets, guinea pigs, hamsters, rabbits, stuff like that. So, yeah. I was going to say, that's what happened to me. Well, you can let gift subs expire, obviously. There is no obligation to continue subscribing. And in fact, I don't even know how much Twitch pushes you to say, hey, by the way, you should really resubscribe here. Unless you're actively watching that streamer. What am I doing? 23,000 souls. Oh, Umbral Ash.
Gracious, let I own her.
What does that give me? Again, I kind of wish there was a whole new tab thing. I could look at all the new items I just acquired the ability to buy. Sure, why not? I don't know if I can two-hand that with the dexterity ring, but we'll see. Gundyr. Holla! That's who the witch is in Earthhill Dungeon. Or probably a waste of money, but we'll see. I feel more secure spending it on armor than potentially letting it drift off into the ether. So we'll go back to the Dragonkin Mausoleum. Oh dear. Okay, so what's left in Archdragon Peak? It's run to get the Dragon Chaser Ashes, potentially get the Dragon Headstone. Once we've done all this, we can, in theory, fight Hawkwood, if we wanted to. Whether there's a good reason to, I'm not sure. I don't think Hawkwood is available as a summon anymore. So, I don't need to keep him alive, as it ladder? Yeah. Bye, snack boys. Thunderstone plate ring. I suppose that's okay. I think, actually, Thunderstone plate ring might be handy against Dragon Slayer armor if I get hit by his lightning attacks a lot. But chances are he's just going to kill me outright with bits. Stamina. 1, 2. Twinkling Tech Knight. Soul of Weary Warrior. In here. Titanite Scales. Love it. I don't know whether these Titanite lizards around here drop chunks, but I'm not going to fight them to find out. Run! Oh, oh dear. I think I might fight that wyvern later because he does give you something okay. Oh well. Oh dear. What does he give you? I know there's Harvel the Rock to fight. And that should give you... Not Harvel's armor set. Maybe the Dragon Tooth Club? I forget now. Been too long. I'm trying to remember when the last time we played Dark Souls 3 was. And it was probably just after it came out, which would have been 2016. So it's been 4 years. Not counting when we did the Soul Level 1 subscriber stream, obviously. Uh-oh. That was a mistake. Suppose going up the ladder is slower but safer. Come on, downstairs. Thank you. Juke and jive, juke and jive. Okay, so now it's avoid getting killed by these invaders. Invading summons, I should say. Goodbye. Excuse me. I would like to get the bonfire. Here we go. Alright. Right, let's ignore you for the time being. I'm going to run across this courtyard where there should be a Titanite lizard and a chest. In fact, this leads up to Harvel, actually. Oh god. Twinkling Titanite, again, not really useful, but... I forget if you can upgrade shields in this game. I don't think you can, right? Okay. So. Let's run to the item, I think. That was a waste. Go on, Harvel. Thank you for spending your time there. Titanite slab. Okay. So I can get another weapon up to plus 10 now. Ooh. Ooh. Wrong boy. Oh well. Try again. See, if I knew what all the unique enemies dropped, I'd feel like it'd be a much better use of time to go after it. Like, I know Harvel's Dragon Tooth Club can't be used at Soul Level 1, no matter what. You can't add rings, you can't, you know, double hand it together. It's impossible, right? But I don't know if Harvel drops that. He might drop his armor set, which, with Harvel's ring and the prisoner's chain, may be able to be. So we'll try again. Hello. Ow. 3 in a row? 4 in a row? Just gotta be nice and careful. $48 damage on a single hit. My goodness. I might be able to get 2 hits in. Yeah. You can stagger him enough to get 2 hits in. Also, I am really surprised I actually did 1 point of damage bouncing off his shield. Because in theory, this armor set is the strongest in the game. I wasn't at full health, so I shouldn't have gone in. My bad. Excuse me. Thank you. No item down there. No. There might be actually, but on the other side of the portcullis. Go, 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 go. Every time. Ooh. Actually, you know what? He might be resistant to flame attacks. So I should probably put magic weapon on instead. One, two. Yeah. I feel like now that I've got 12 Estus flasks, I'm more likely to get greedy and make mistakes. Because this is all very doable. You just take 1 attack at a time, right? 1 attack, roll away. And that's what the soul level 1 run kind of thing is all about, is being patient. But it feels like, oh, I could just get 2 hits in and do like double the damage. But safe. Better safe than sorry. Getting greedy. Getting greedy. He surprisingly doesn't have that much health if I'm doing 112 on single hits. Now he's just a big chunky boy. I don't think I can actually challenge him like this. Certainly can't interrupt him because he's got extra poise now. And he's two-handing his club, so that might actually kill me. Might kill me now anyway. An intense battle of wills between the two of us. I think the presence of this guy lends credence to the theory that this is actually a dream. Oh, I should have gone for the riposte after breaking his guard open. Because why would this guy be here if this was real? Because there's very clearly still dragons alive. Or at least wyverns. Nope. Greedy, greedy. It's funny, there always seems to be a person wearing Havel the Rock's armor set and using the dragon tooth as a club. But I don't think you ever actually fight the actual Havel. Which is interesting because this is a game series where you do end up fighting the big bad monsters of all the games. Like, you fight Gwyn, who is the first Lord of Cinder and, you know, the Sunlight-born King or whatever his titles are, right? But you never fight some of the dudes mentioned as like being really important. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, so close. His armor is dope. It is indeed. Like I said, it's supposed to be the best or maybe the second best in the game. And I'm still holding out hope for me being able to actually wear it. Although, now that I think about it, I can't wear the Katarina set. And that's much lighter than the Harvel set is, so... yeah, I probably can't wear it now that I think about it. But oh well. Yeah, I messed that up. Didn't climb the ladder in time. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh well. At least I should be able to switch over my spell to not flame. So, magic weapon. Switching this. Although now that I think about it, doesn't Harvel's armor actually describe it being magic resistant? For this very reason? It's very protective against flame and lightning and so on, but is it actually magic resistant as well? Ooh. Damn, 2 hits. Right, well, let's try again. So I was doing what? 56 on a single hit with the flame weapon? 55. It's basically the same. Put your shield down. Put your shield down. I can't kick you out of it. That's wrong. See what I said about being patient and then deciding to not be patient and then dying for it? Like this last time I tried that, I could have totally killed him. He was maybe 2 attacks away from dying. But I threw it all away. I can go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Run. Am I gonna get hit twice? Hit twice? Ooh, not twice. Not twice. I love the effects that you get when doing Magic Weapon, Arthur's Flame Arc, Lightning Blade. It almost makes it worth it speccing into those kinds of builds just to get the glowing weapon aesthetic. Come on, Harvel. You should really have some like cool boss music. One of the things that I'm very proud of in our Dark Souls 3 Let's Play on YouTube is that I added backing music for most of the game. And I think that's one of the things that makes it stand out from other people playing the game is that generally people don't add music other than, you know, like funny sound effects, but I'm talking like general background music that is cinematic and is trying to keep in with the theme of the fight that's happening or the area that we're in. Yeah, I'm quite proud of that. Took ages though, and it's not like amazing work. It's just here's a cinematic sound library on YouTube. Play these certain tracks on repeat while in this area, and then when you go to a difficult fight, change the music up to be a bit more intense and dramatic. Come on, Harvel. Need to wait for your boulders to wear off. There we go. Can I hit you while you've got 2-handing on the club? Not on that attack though. actually do damage to me? I don't think I lost health. Ah. Please don't kick me. Any riposte that Hovel does will kill me outright. So, gotta watch out for that. Dun. Getting greedy. Getting greedy. Gotta watch out for the elevation. Have to heal after that one. Don't try and challenge it. He will beat me. Against bosses, you can try and go for trade because in general it's always worth it. But against unique enemies or mid bosses, it's never worth it because you will end up dying and losing whatever it is that they give you as a result. Yay! Woo! Praise the sun. Was it worth it? Oh, you get the Great Shield and the Dragon's Tooth. Okay. Interesting. Well, I can't use the club. The shield probably takes like 30 strength as well, so I can't use that either, but... Well, we did it. Challenge defeated. Alright. Now, here's the thing that we actually needed to come to Archdragon Peak for. All the way over here. Get up, get up, get up, get up. There we go. Alright. So now, whatever else happens, we have the ability to buy Titanite chunks. I actually uploaded my first proper YouTube video the other day, edited and everything. Is that the highlights of the Pokemon Fire Red randomizer Nuzlocke you were doing, Ollie? Because I think I was watching that. I liked the this was attempt 1, this was attempt 2 bits. It's like, oh god, my Pokemon's dead after a water spout from a quillfish. My goodness. Uh-oh. Woo. Sorry, boys. Can't touch this. Uh-oh. You can touch this. Go, 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 go. Uh-huh. Can you leave me alone, please? No, that's not the right one. Okay, they're leaving me alone. It's this one. Hey, dragon. Woo! Sprinkling Dragon Torso Stone. Okay. Well, let's try and run back to the bonfire, but if we don't make it back to the bonfire, it's fine, because I don't have that many souls I need to keep track of anyway. No items around here? No, right? Nothing on this side? Okay, that's fine. Can't touch this. Axe to the back of the head. Oh, hello. Thank you for that follow. I don't think I'll say that name because that, I think, is a trick. But thank you for following, whoever you are. Could be a troll account and could be a bot, for all I know, but thank you. Alright, back to the bonfire. And we'll give those ashes in. Travel to Firelink. Is it a trick though? It is a troll account, kind of just messing around. Yeah, I kind of got that from the name. But yeah. Well, thank you for joining the stream. I ain't gonna say anything racist. I would hope not. Honestly. You know? Yeah. Yeah, that's probably the thing I'm more concerned about is trying to get me banned, because that would be very bad. Okay. Titanite chunk. 13,000. Okay.
Ashen one.
Well, I can get my raw storage straight sword up though. Right, here we go. So, what do we need to do now? I guess ring the bell. There's no reason to, you know, do anything else. I can trigger the change in the world. Good luck to you. Thank you. The Soul Level 1 run has been going okay so far. It's been hard. It's been hard every now and then. It's been a challenge, is what I meant to say. But yeah, it's been an interesting experience. And that's kind of what I was going for with this, is like, I've played Dark Souls 3 before, and in general, I like to play a game and then move on to the next one. But this, it was like, can I do this challenge? It's like, yeah, you can. Just having some Sunday morning fun. Exactly. Now, Nameless King, however, is not Sunday morning fun. That is practice for a bit, see what happens, and then figure out if we can do him as Soul Level 1 maybe later. So we've got Archdragon Peak done, basically. Lothric Castle up to the Dragon Slayer armor's done. Now I could do Ashes of Ariandel, maybe? Try and get the Millwood Battle Axe, wherever that is. I should have done this before the stream, honestly. I was supposed to check which bosses I've done and which bosses I still need to do. Like, Nameless King is an optional boss. I don't have to do this. I wanted to do Ancient Wyvern because I needed to get the Dragon Chaser's Ashes to get Titanite Chunks, the ability to buy them. But this is like a, hey, you feel like you want to do a challenge? Try this boss with 2 phases and a mount and lightning and incredibly long weapons, whatever else. So, alright, so that's that done. If we go to not Dragon Barracks, where do I want to go? I want to go towards where the lift is, which is, no, I don't want to do that. Let's go ahead and do Ashes of Ariandel for a little bit, because I have a feeling there's a lot of running around required in that rather than actual fighting of bosses. So we'll save that for another time, I think. Hey Gale, how's it going? Fire for Ariandel.
Wait,
hello.
You've the same scent as that woman.
What woman?
Then you must be an Ashen One. You must be. Oh. You don't know how long I've searched.
That booty dough. Yeah, I get it. Come on.
Oh, don't mind me. Didn't mean to fall apart. Now, Ashen One, I have a kindness to ask of you. My lady lives in the cold land of Ariandel. I need you to show her flame. A proper flame that will burn the rot away.
Of course.
If you truly are ash, then it must be fire that you seek.
Perhaps. Accept. I don't know what refuse actually does there.
Thank you. They of ash never fail. Just a moment, then.
Crap of my lady's painting.
Ariandel. Well, rot rotted scrap of it, that is. Go on. Take it. Touch it.
Never understood where this scrap of the painting of Ariandel comes from. Because if Ariandel is a magical world that we're getting sucked into, where is the painting? It's not in Irithyll.
Then the ashes were too.
And the painting of Ariamis is located in Anor Londo, and there's not a painting there. So where is the painting of Ariandel? Well, anyway. So supposedly, going by recommendations for Soul Level 1 runs, the Millwood Battle Axe is best infused with Heavy Infusion. And then you can two-hand it, have the Knight's Ring on, and that does lots of like physical damage. But I think the Raw Dragon Slayer Axe still beats it out in terms of overall damage output, depending on if you're weak to lightning or not. Hello.
How very choice, a cold, quick, a
Cold painted world of Ariandel. Da-da-da. Only the mighty may proceed. Well, clearly I am one of the mighty. I've made it here, haven't I? That's just a recommendation of make sure your weapon's upgraded to full. Oh, there was an item there. This is over here instead. Very nice trick, that. But it's not good for fighting. Ooh. Ah, there's the item. Hang on. Oh, I can't get that from here. Alright, well. What we'll do then is we'll get tricked by this item. And get the other one. Hug the wall, hug the wall. Avoid all those nasty walls. Oh, hello. Wasn't expecting you to be there, honestly. What's this? Large soul. Follower javelin. Not the Millwood battle axe that I wanted. Supposedly, if you fight the giant wolf in this forest and you kill it, you actually start off the Gravetender Great Wolf fight at an advantage. But I have no idea if that's actually true or not. Because I've never, like, examined the difference if you don't fight the wolf versus if you do fight it. Sounds like nonsense to me, honestly. They give you a full health bar with the wolf in the boss fight for a reason. Lots of angry wolves. Excuse me, wolves. I'm trying to be on the lookout for items. I'm not seeing the ones that I want. Is it in the tower? It might be in the tower. Bless again. That's a dead end. Item over there. Pretty sure there's something in here. Soul of Weary Warrior. Then there's a... Hello. Hello. You look big and tough, Mr. Viking man. Could I interest you in coming around this way? Somewhat. Good enough. And then... What? Oh. Almost fell down. Ladder? There's a ladder. Okay. Hmm. I'm pretty sure the Millwood Battle Axe should be in this tower, because if it's not, I have no idea where it is. But it'll be worth getting it at least. Oh, I've got sleep in my eye. Right. We go once more. Wait, what? Huh? Not sure who was speaking then. Don't mind me, my dudes. Just trying to make my way into downtown Arian. Any more item? That's not an item, that's a wolf. That's an item. Ow. You're a quick one, Mr. Wolf. Try not to get caught by that Millwood Knight there. Okay. Maybe the item's on near the cliffside. Oh, anyway. So is there an item in there? No, there's nothing. So the guys that are patrolling around always patrolling around outside this tower, which is handy. Oh, you dropped down. Thank you. So, item up here. Let's see, where is it? There's one. There's the lizard. There's a place to drop down. I'm going to ignore you for the time being. Do I have to make that jump? Seems a bit sketchy. Let's go the safer way for the time being. Alright, so item number 1 is the Captain's Ashes. So that lets me buy the armor sets, I believe. Not necessarily the axe itself. Item number 2. There we go. That's what I wanted. And then next one would be where the crystal lizard is. I'm wondering if I can backstab this guy. Nope. Well, it was worth a try. There's Mr. Crystal Lizard. Oh. Twinkling Titanite. Obtained. And just drop. And drop. Oh. Okay, so I don't actually need to look for those items around here, for example, but I'm going to do it anyway, because they might be like chunks or large Titanite shards. Heavy gem? So that gives me the infusion for the Millwood Battle Axe. Okay. Right, so in terms of other progression run places, we've got make it all the way to the chapel in Ariandel. Fight against the big gravelly voiced guy in the church. What else? Yeah, there's not that many bosses in Ariandel, honestly. It's the Gravetender Great Wolf and then Sister Frida only, I think. And the challenge is just getting to fighting them. So, since we don't need to go the other way, we can go this way. Down here? Yes, there is. Large Titanite Shard. And then this should be Frozen Weapon. Oh, Frozen Weapon. Is that a spell? I guess it must be. That might be handy, actually, because there are some bosses that are weak to frost that aren't weak to, like, fire or lightning either. I think that's useful to have. Where are we? Oh, yeah, this is the big cliff that we dropped from. I don't know what the item is, but I can get that later if I need to. The bonfire should be over here somewhere. In here. Unnecessary, but still fun. Okay. Not Wilhelm, is it? That has the gravelly voice? You forget how pretty this game is after coming back to it from a while. Go and get this item around the side and then talk to Mr. Gravelman. Mr. 50 years smoker.
Well, you look to be unkindled. No bell tolls. And yet you've slipped into the painting. Oh, no matter. If you've lost your way, the words of Lady Frida will guide you. Now go on inside, show respect and listen carefully.
Sure thing. Oh, Sister Frida. Hello. Hello. You're gonna be an incredibly tough fight at Soul Level 1. You have 3 phases. And I'm not sure whether to think about summoning Galen for that.
Welcome to the painted world of Ariandel. I am Frida. I have long stood beside our blessed Father and the rest of the forlorn. But forlorn thou seemeth not, Ashen One. I know not the missteps which led thee to this painted world, but thy duty is all, and thy duty lieth elsewhere. Return from whence thou camest. I presume it visible to thee. The bonfire, here in this room.
It is indeed.
A meek and faded thing, but 'twill guide thee nonetheless. Ah, yes. There is a thing thou shouldst by rights possess. Ours is a chance encounter, to be sure. But perhaps it was meant to be. Let this be a remembrance of this cold world. A thing to help thee bear thy duty.
Frostbite ring? Chillbite ring.
Now, thou'st to...
Yeah, got it.
Now, thou'st to...
Blah, 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 blah. So, this has been lit. We can go up here. Is there an item before the little painter girl arrives? Probably not. Worth checking then. Yeah, no painter girl, no item. Cool, alright. In that case then, we will carry on. That was a bigger drop than I thought it was. Oh well. Man, I don't even know how many times I've died in this. People who do Soul Level 1 runs without dying, or even without taking any damage, impress me to no end. I mean, it's partly having the patience to do something like that, and it's partly, wow, that is very skillful. But, yeah, it's kind of the same situation I find myself in with speedrunners, where I'm like, that is really impressive. I would hate doing that myself. Like, trying to learn a game in such a way where you memorize it and try and pull off these technically perfect, frame perfect glitches or skips and so on. It's like, yeah, but I play games to have fun. That sounds like work, basically. And this is kind of like work, but There is an element of fun in overcoming the challenge, at least. And proving to myself that I can do it. Thank you for the item. Really large Titanite shards? I forget how terrible the loot you get from this area is. Like, I can buy Titanite chunks. Why are you giving me large Titanite shards? Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. Alright, so there should be item along the edge of this cliff. That's where the Grave Tender Great Wolf is. Yeah, I don't think, other than the Ancient Wyvern, I'll be challenging any bosses properly today. It's more about setting things up so that I can progress and fight bosses. Yes, thank you, thank you. You're very loud. Got it. Oh, that's an actual drop. Yeah. I get it, Crow Boys. Right, so this should be where Edward Scissorhands is, right? Hello, Edward Scissorhands. Don't mind me. Just need to make it to this ladder. Okay, any more items around here? One over there, but I need to go on the other side. Ember. Good, good. Mr. Crowman, hello.
Oh, well, there is nothing forlorn about you. You must be the other Ash, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. I am Ash.
Oh,
Catch him. Gotta catch him all.
Finally, you have come, oh wondrous Ash. Grant us our wish. Make the tales true, and burn this world away. My lady must see flame, and you have only to show her you are Ash. Are you know?
So, spoilers for anyone who hasn't played the DLC, I guess, but you don't actually end up burning the world away, do you? Like, that is kind of what they're asking you to do, but you never actually achieve it. You beat bosses, which is kind of the same concept. My lady must see flame, so you burn them away, but otherwise it's not exactly the same thing, is it? Anyway, so we need to avoid Corvian Knights now, as well as Edward Scissorhands. What a guy. What a champ. Where do I actually go? Run, crow demons! Run from your fears. Can't open this from the side? Nope. Oh, I think I need to drop and go around the side. Okay. Love what you do and you'll never work a day in your life. I suppose. Or you'll find that there's no one hiring for your job role because, you know, like being an artist, like, oh, I love being an artist and making all these paintings, but I'm now on the street starving. But no, you're right, actually. Like, if you love what you do, it won't feel like work. But then there's the other side of it of if you turn your hobby into your job, you'll stop enjoying your hobby. And then in theory, you'll stop enjoying your job as well. Uh-oh. Woo. Woo. See that? Stabbed in the head. So I think for today, what we'll do is we've unlocked Dragon Slayer armor as a fight. We've unlocked Nameless King as a fight. If we get to where we can fight the Grave Tender Great Wolf by unlocking that bonfire at the bottom of the bridge, and get to a place where we can challenge Frida, that will probably a good progressful, good successful stream of progress. I think I'm gonna try and let him go past me if I can. Uh-oh. What's in here? Ugh. Not worth it. Supposedly, when you get the deep battle axe from the first mimic in the game, you can use that to beat the dancer quite easily, but yeah, we did that the other way. Oh, gross. Oops, hello. So... Aha! There's nothing in here. You tricked me. Alright, so... have a doorway here. Wait, is this... Yeah, that's already unlocked, so I don't need to do that just yet. Go here. This gives me the Slave Knight set. This gives me a way to open the door. Gonna have to do that again, I think. Scorpion Knight, are you still around? Yeah, you're still around. Of course you are. Ooh. Heal again. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on your head and do 4 points of damage. So let's go ahead and drop down this way. An item over here, there's an item on the roof. I think the item on the roof is the crow claw things, the one that gives you like the Wolverine moveset. Not sure if you can use that at soul level 1. Maybe. Because it's a paired weapon, by default it should be two-handed. But I don't think that counts for requirements. Okay. So that's back to where the crow guy is talking to us. This should be to open a door. Not that I think we have this shortcut open, but leaving no door unopened, no stone unturned. That way I can guarantee I haven't missed anything. Should be an item up this way. Oh, no, I... Huh. Totally thought there was an item up here. Ah, here it is. Okay. Large soul. I think I need to kill you because I need to make a jump at you. So, let this toxic dissipate. Yeah, I need to make that jump. Okay. So... Oh, there's another item over there. Huh. Uh-oh. Ooh! Just made it. Broquill! That's the armor, the weapon that the Corbian Knight uses, I believe. Hello, Wedgie! Thanks for joining the stream. How are you doing today? Rob, what are you wearing? I am wearing a onesie today. I do have clothes on underneath, but I haven't actually cleaned myself and gone for a shower yet today. I'm going to do that straight after the stream. So I was like, I don't really want to show off my hair being all messy today. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll stick a onesie on with the hood up and try and hide from the world. But hello, Wedgie. Thanks for joining the stream. How are you doing today? Also, I think I said earlier on, Using this onesie is a good way to hide my hair. So if we reach that 15 Twitch subscriber, 15 sub point goal to shave my head, I could technically just hide away. Although that kind of defeats the purpose of having the challenge of getting that goal, right? Like, people want to see me be bald. Excuse me, crow guy. Alright, let's go. Aw, it's a onesie. It is indeed. Obviously, you can't see the full thing, but it has a zip all the way down. It also has pockets. Pimmsy got it for me for Christmas, or maybe a birthday one year. And I was like, the onesie you get should definitely have pockets. Because you forget how useful having pockets is until you suddenly don't have them anymore. So you can just like tuck your phone away, just like have snacks in it, something like that. Oh, yeah, I want to get this item. This is rusted gold coin. Lovely. Okay, I didn't need to drop that far. Run through the toxic man. Hello, Dr. Grossly Incandescent. How are you today? Thanks for joining the stream. Have you used your powers of your doctorate in any way? Like, has someone said to you, or well, basically anyone in a general area said, "Is anyone here a doctor?" And you said, "Yes, I am." Oh, I was expecting that. Right, if I drop down, where do I drop to? Here? There wasn't actually any point to do. Okay, well, we live and we learn. Oh, that's how you get the item normally. Cool. I imagine you haven't obviously experienced the situation, which is the classic of on an aeroplane, people asking, "Is anyone a doctor?" But there's lots of jokes and memes after that saying, "Hey, my dad's nudging me in the shoulder saying, that should be you, that. They're asking for a doctor. Who needs a software engineering degree?" And you're like, "Dad, shut up." Alright, so, don't need to go that way anymore. There is stuff in this church. Is it worth me going for it, though? It's the Way of White Corona, but I think there's something else as well. The item in the well. There's creatures in the well. Corvian Knight. Might actually drop there. Open this door. Open the shortcut, actually. I should point that. There we go. That's better. Oh, God. Whew. Actual horror vibes. Opening a gate and then a creature comes running towards you as soon as you open it. Oh, God. This was a mistake. Toxic. Cause I'm a spirit that you don't know that you're toxic. Bit of a waste, but eh. Oh boy. Run around this way. Hello, Corvian Knight. Oh, is it only the Way of White Corona in here? Oh, oh, oh. Yep, only that. Oh, that's the spell that a guy's using. Okay, I was like, what are those 3 glowing lights in the distance? Those can't be items, can they? It's like, no. Where's Pimmsy? Pimmsy is, I believe, asleep. We were woken up by some workmen this morning, and they were like screwing and drilling and so on, and generally causing a distraction. So that woke us up. But then I was like, well, they've stopped now. I'm probably going to go and do some Dark Souls 3 stuff, but like just not proper boss fights attempts, but just trying to get to the next areas and so on. And Pimmsy were like, oh yeah, that's fine. I'll go back to sleep or something. So she might be asleep. She might be playing on a Switch. I don't know. Playing with the cats, maybe. Item. Get a hook from a tree. Another item around here? There is. More rusted coin. Oh. Okay. NPC fight round 2. First one was Harville, and now it's against Wilhelm. Workmen screwing, you say? Screwing and or drilling?
Time and time again. Every fleeing man must be caught. Every secret must be unearthed. Such is the conceit of the self-proclaimed.
Ooh, that was it.
But in the end, you lack the stomach for the agony as you bring.
Don't trade, don't trade.
I trust you've learned your lesson. Inside the cold, painting curiosity could be your cross.
Wilhelm's so cool. Well, actually, no. His sword's cool. His armor's kind of eh. Workmen screwing and drilling no less. Yeah. Well, that's what it sounded like, at least. Didn't get a good look at whatever it was they were doing myself. I should probably put Flame Arc back on. I'll do that maybe next time. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Thank you. Oh, God. Close. Are you serious? Stop following me. Thank you. Alright.
I've seen your kind.
Time again.
Time and time again. Every fleeing man must be caught. Every secret must be unearthed. Such is the conceit of the self-proclaimed seeker of truth. But in the end, you lack the stomach for the agony that you'll bring upon yourself.
So what does the Dark Hand actually do for protection? Because I can see him holding it up, obviously. But does that do, like, physical damage reduction? Because that's the Humanity Stealer. Or, like, health drain, kind of. Uh-oh. Like, does that give 100% physical damage reduction? Oh, you don't? Well, you did, but at least I managed to get you back down to like a third. Don't trade. Always expect the second swing. There we go. Oof. Oof. You're a mean one, Mr. Wilhelm. Rolling, rolling. You know, do I even need to do this? Can I just pull this now? No, it's locked. Okay. I do have to kill you. 1, 2. Wow. Attacking him doesn't interrupt that. I thought you could have totally, like, break people out of the spell. Uh-oh. I wonder how many uses of the heal he has. I think I have to heal. Just let me kill you, Wilhelm. At least Havel wasn't this annoying. Uh-oh. You going for another heal? Not yet. Uh-oh. I wonder if you can parry him. I think I need to get another good 2 strings together to kill him. One, two, three. There we go.
My lady.
Goodbye, Wilhelm. Onyx Blade. Oh. So use contraption key. Big old staircase. Boom. I've almost got enough souls to buy 1 Titanite chunk. Hello.
I believe. I feel the scent of ash upon thee.
You do.
Art the one of whom Uncle Gale spoke, the one to show me flame. 'Tis good. When this is done, may I return. The door is open thanks to thee.
Indeed.
'Tis good.
I promised Uncle Gale I would. So, move consolidate. Oh! This is going to be open from the other side. This seems really pointless, right? There's a door that does not open from this side, but the way to get to that door is just to walk around the building. Like, that seems like a really pointless door to have. It's not stopping the player from progressing. It's just you decided to put a door here that doesn't open from the side. And now we enter the confusing forest. Yes, let's go this way. Then... oh, the lift is actually further up. Well, items, maybe? Or just a waste of time? Yep, can't reach that. So, just a waste of time. Actually, no, I can go through this way, right? See. Hello. No items? No items. I have approximate knowledge of this DLC. Not exact, but approximate. So it's like I have an idea of where items might be, where the routes I want to go are, things like that. But a lot of the time, I will end up running into dead ends. It doesn't help exactly when the game starts slowing down enormously. I wonder what they were thinking when they put so many enemies in this area. Like, did they actually expect people to try and fight all of these dudes off? I suppose in a normal game, you're actually leveling up appropriately with equipment and armor and weapons, so you probably could take them down slowly but surely. It's just like, it's just such a time sink. Stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Still haven't actually made it to unlocking Frida yet. Or the Grave Tender Great Wolf. Takes ages. Yeah, I can do this. I think I saw an item over there, yeah. Well, let's get the lift. Ah, well, never mind. So, where was the item I saw? Over there. Was I not going that way before? Oh, I need to go across this tree. And hope this guy doesn't kill me. Come on. Come on. Off the bridge, please. Off the bridge, please. That'll do. This is Titanite Chunk. That was actually worth it to get. Because Titanite Chunks are at a premium. So, okay. Go back this way now. There's a tree stump there I need to knock down. But that means going back where I died, doesn't it? So, get here. There's a big bell. I love their bells in this game. In this game franchise, at least. Where is this? Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh, we got a shortcut. Just gotta go for work. I'll drop again when I get some free time. No problem, Wadgy. Don't worry about it. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again soon in the future. I'm hoping that Pimmsy will start feeling a bit better now, so we can go back to doing some Xenoblade. Because we've done one single stream of that so far, and honestly, I was expecting us to have played a lot more of it by now. I played a lot more of the Dark Souls 3 Soul Level 1 run than I was expecting, honestly. But The Last of Us comes out on Friday, so I think once that comes out, we'll start playing that, and then go back to Xenoblade once it's done. It's always hard to, like, schedule what you're going to play when... Like, the reason why I'm playing Dark Souls 3 Soul Level 1 run right now is that I didn't feel like we had enough time to start playing something new after I finished Valhalla. And that would be awkward to handle when The Last of Us 2 comes out. Because at this point, we've got Xenoblade that we need to go back to. All the other stuff that we started ages ago that we're trying to catch up on, like this. It's gonna break it. Thank you for not killing me. That was actually very nice of them to not kill me on that fall. There. Okay. Probably more stuff over here. Excuse me. What we got? Earthseeker. Thank you for your big slow hits. Yeah, once Last of Us 2's done, the next big game that we think we were aware of is Paper Mario Origami King. That might be something that I play in my own time. It might be something that I play stream just myself. No Pimmsy involved. Why am I here? I don't need that. We'll see. But yeah, it's like since the PlayStation 5 reveal event, we could maybe go and play Spider-Man, because it would be nice to catch up on Spider-Man before Miles Morales comes out. What else is coming out fairly soon, I should say. So what's this? Planet Change. Okay. I don't know. See, the last time we watched the Nintendo Direct, a lot of the games were just 2020 or 2021, if they were even given that as a date. Same thing happened with the Wholesome Direct. A lot of the games were just simply 2020 or 2021. So there's not so many, like, definitive release dates that we can kind of rely on. There's always the chance that stuff gets pushed back. Like, The Last of Us 2 got pushed back once and then again. Almost died there. Run like the wind, Wolfie. Oh. Do I want to go this way? Is it the way I want to go? Nope, not that way. This way should lead towards the shortcut, if I'm not mistaken. Uh-oh. Thank you for hitting it into the floor. Alright, second shortcut. Okay, so now we've got loads of bugs and flies to deal with, but they shouldn't be too hard to avoid. Where's the illusory wall? Is it here? What do I need? What do I need? There should be a lever somewhere. Here it is. And I think Frida is now available as a boss fight. Very serene looking Frida there. And she's like, the audacity of this person. Couldn't even tell what that statue was. I think it's half destroyed as well.
As ashes will be, ever seeking fire.
Whoop. Okay. Is this something? Is this Wilhelm set? Yes. That begs the question: why does Wilhelm set drop off a random corpse in this bug prison and not off the actual Wilhelm? Mayhaps he was not the actual Wilhelm, maybe. Alright, so we got item. This dung pie. Is there another illusory wall around here? Am I misremembering? Feels like I'm misremembering that. Not this one, is it? Okay, fair enough. Cool. Well, good enough. Shortcut unlocked. And progress has officially been made. And Frida has disappeared. Oh no, Frida's still there. Wow, I was expecting it to disappear.
Be forewarned, eager Ash.
Hmm?
Should this world wither and rot, even then would Ariandel remain our home. Leave us be, Ashen One. Sweep all thought of us from thy mind, as thy kind always
As
have.
you always have. Ooh, harsh. Well, anyway. So now we can go back to Firelink, upgrade our stuff, and then I think I will call it for today. It is 12:30 in the UK, and it's about almost lunchtime. Oh. So we can just have a look at the Millwood Battle Axe. So where's that? Yeah. Okay. So two-handing it. 135 plus 16. And I'm not using the strength ring actually. How much did it take? 15. Okay. Well, let's put the strength ring on for the time being. So I can still use it now. Oh.
Well,
Yes, thank you. Okay, so we've got this. 4 more. Two, 3, 4. Give you the captain's set so you can buy the armor set. Yeah, get it. That.
it wasn't neat.
So Millwood Battle Axe is up to there. Large Titanite, large Titanite. 6 more for large Titanite.
Hey, be careful.
You be careful. Sell my stuff to her. So let's give her. I needed 6, right? So 24,000. Ooh, just short. Three, 4, 6.
Ashen One.
What?
Millwood Battle Axe. I don't have enough souls to upgrade it now. Let's sell some more stuff. Sell 5 of you. Should be enough to upgrade it to full now.
What?
So, huh? So this is a +8. So I need 2 chunks, 26,000, and my raw storage straight sword would also need 2 chunks. I need 46,000, right? No, maybe more than that. Okay, that is definitely enough. Oh, I didn't actually buy the chunks. Buy that. So chunk. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ashen.
What?
Reinforce. Millwood Battle Axe. And I can make it +10. 270 plus 45. Compared to 238 plus 85. So what? You lose 20 on the physical, gain 40 on the scaling. Okay, so that's overall worth it, I think. Just to make it a raw, it goes to 332. So it's currently 297. Get about 30 extra. Is 30 extra better than 41? I guess it depends on if you're two-handing it. I mean, I've got 2 raw gems and I've got 4 heavy gems, so I guess I might as well do this. So it's a heavy battle axe now. Reinforce. Got 1 slab. Screw it. I can... Oh, I can trade over Picklepea and Pumperum. Do that. So now I'm doing 249 plus 94. Or 249 plus 137. Nice. Obviously, two-handing an axe, you have to be on point with your rolls. And very often I am not, but depends. When we come to Lothric Princes or Solar Cinder, maybe rolling's more important than blocking. Well, to be honest, rolling's more important than blocking anyway because I've got so little stamina. But I like my shields, I do. Alright, so first things first. Yeah, I get it. So, Lightning Urn was the first one I needed to do. Leave. Not that. You don't like Lightning Urn? Okay. In that case then, we will give you the Coiled Sword Fragment. Picklepea, Picklepea. Thank you for the slab. Is there anything else I can give you? I don't think there's anything else I want to try and give right now. So, we'll leave it for the time being. Might just get my raw Astora Straight Sword up to +9, +10 maybe. Basically, the 3 weapons always mentioned in a Soul Level 1 run are Raw Astora Straight Sword, Raw Dragon Slayer Axe, but apparently you need to have 2 rings to use that, and the Heavy Millwood Battle Axe. And I've got all those now. Okay. You. Okay. So, chunk. Thank you. Be sure to bring more soul. Six? Yeah. I mean... What else am I upgrading, right? I'm not upgrading the Bandit's Knife anymore. Don't need it because... I suppose, are the Lothric Princes weak to bleed, perhaps? Oh, the Earthseeker takes Titanite Scales. Interesting. Yeah, let's go to +6. 301. Didn't this used to be 370 at +10 raw? That is a big nerf. Oh well. I know I can get one more Titanite slab, so making that +10's fine.
Be careful.
And I think I am successfully cleaned out of all my soul items. That's buying, not selling. I can buy some more. So, embers. And then the captain's ashes gives me... Oh, you get refined gems now. Nice. Ooh, twinkling titanite as well. There's an axe, halberd. That's probably already there. Here we go. The Millwood Knight set. Looks cool, but I don't think it's any better defensively than what I've got on. So, yeah, I think that's where we will call the stream for today. So, thanks for watching the stream, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of cleanup rather than actual boss attempts, but it was important to do. I don't know how people feel about doing that kind of thing off stream, but we at least killed Ancient Wyvern on stream, right? So, that was good. So if you want to, you can follow us at twitch.tv/RiggyRob. That will tell you when we go live, give you a notification via email or via push notification on your phone, stuff like that. You can also subscribe to us because we are Twitch affiliates, and we do have a sub goal, which I will put into the chat now. If you use !sub goal, you'll see a description of if we hit 15 subscribers, I will shave my head. And we are 3 subscribers away from reaching our goal, as in the top left of the screen. We also have a donation goal for I Need Diverse Games, which is in support of the Black Lives Matter movement. We got an anonymous donation for that earlier on this week, so thank you very much to whoever did that. I'm not sure who it is, but I appreciate you doing that. Thank you very much. I'll make sure this goes up onto YouTube. It'll probably be not too far away now, because our YouTube scheduling thing is pretty up to date. So this will probably go out next week, maybe Friday, maybe Thursday. youtube.com/RiggyRob+PimmsyPlay, links in the chat now. And also you can follow us on Discord and Twitter. Twitter you'll follow us on and you'll get like manual updates say, hey, we're going live now, or there's some stuff stopping us from streaming, or whatever it may be. You also get to see cute cat photos every now and then, so it's worth your time. Our schedule tab on Twitch says we go live Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, 8 PM UK time, British Standard Time on the weekdays, so that's 3 PM Eastern, 12 PM Pacific, and 10 AM on the Sundays, which is early for Eastern, 5 AM, and 2 AM for Pacific. So yeah, some very early mornings. And yeah, it's not our usual streaming time, but it gives me an opportunity to play some more games, do some like cleanup stuff. Yeah, I like doing it. Yeah, thanks for watching the stream, guys, and I'll see you all next time.